Hello everyone, this is lalanascrpchet. I am Lalana. Come on in, join me for a small window of time that we sit and crochet together. You can hear my washer in the background. I'm pretty sure it's gonna sing to me here in about 5 minutes, if that. But I'm just sitting here making you guys can see my mess over here. My snowflakes! I love them. I'm so excited. Yes, I know. I'm silly. Oh, it wasn't 5 minutes. And it is a ridiculously long song. But I'm going to go see my grandson this afternoon. Very excited about that. But I just was going to sit here for a little bit and crochet today before I go get my grandson. Is it a chain 1 or a chain 2? It is a chain 2. I've made like at least probably like 8 of these, and I still forget the pattern. For some reason, I cannot remember it. My tree, it looks sad in the background. I should decorate it. But I just like having the trees around since I can't grow much. I'm more of a fake plant person. And it's by choice because the graveyards are, the desolate pots with the sad looking plants in them. Not attractive. My husband he got a spider plant from the neighbor when she moved, and he was like, yeah, let's have it, it'd be great, you could put it right. I said, babe, I'm not a plant person. I don't know what to tell you. My daughter's like, don't give her a plant. So I do have a graveyard in the front that's got something random growing. I have no idea what it is. There's just a stalk. It's about 3-4 inches long, popped up out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh, something survived that. Well, our winter wasn't that bad, so it's okay. So now it's chain, see? It's 3. Why am I yawning? I slept till 10:30. We went to bed early last night, about midnight, so I didn't stay up late because I was tired. But I'm just chilling today. It's my day off. I got laundry going, obviously, and then I'm gonna just go get the kid. I can't turn, I have my little book here with my pattern written in it. I was trying to turn the page. My finger is, I don't know, it must be too soft. Yeah, I didn't do my nails. I can't find the glue. I was pretty upset about that. What am I doing here? Did I do it in the wrong place? Whoops. Oops. Frog too far. That's what I did. Because I was like, it didn't look right, and I forgot that I didn't do the hole. I've been Because what I do see is some of them I try to make the pattern easier. So I don't have to join anywhere, or I don't have to cut and rejoin. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, it's 3. And I didn't do 3 except for the first one. No, it isn't. Oh my goodness. 1, 2. And it's the first one. I told you I've got 8 of these. I'm confused as to how I never how I don't get it. So I know that all the other states have to do they have to change their time. I think they flip ahead. What is it called? Yeah, we don't do that. This is Arizona. We don't need to change the amount of sunlight we get per year. I mean, I think that's why they did it, so that because there was more sunlight in the winter if you start later. I think that's why they started that, so that the farmers could have more time during the... I don't understand. I mean, if they needed more time, they would just need more time. I'm not sure why the daylight save... That's what it is daylight saving time. Yeah, I'm an adult. I know things. Whoops. My cat is playing with something over there that's making a noise. Or maybe it's the wind. Is the window open? Oh, you know what it is? I opened my bedroom window, and it's open all the way, so the wind is moving the door and coming underneath the door, moving the curtains all the way over in the window. If I could turn you around, I would, but there's no button for that, so... Sorry. You're just gonna have to believe me. Yeah, I haven't really made any progress on any projects. And I'm almost done with that blanket. I don't know, I think I have finish it syndrome. And I'm gonna take take one of the squares off of the sleeves of Haley's sweater. I need to do that. That'll probably be tomorrow. But I don't know, I'm gonna help my husband do firewood, and Sunday we have a family gathering. It is also my birthday on Sunday. But my husband's side of the family has people coming in town or people leaving town, and they want to have a gathering before they leave, so we're gonna go do that. It'll be fun. And it's a pizza place. Come on. It's a food group. Pizza and nachos, baby. Don't you know it? Although, I really would love to make soup. But the hubster, he's not a soup fan. Like my kids. I don't know why I'm surrounded by these people that don't like soup. You think he would, because he doesn't really have teeth. It'd be easier for him to eat. So maybe Saturday I'll make a big pot of soup. And then I take it over to my client's house and they finish it, because my husband and Ron won't eat. He won't eat it 2 days in a row. Or, leftover night. There's no leftover night with soup. My daughter will, but she would prefer to not have soup either. My kids, I think I souped them out when they were kids. I had to convince them. That's when Rachel Ray came out with Stoop. Thicker than a soup, but thinner than a stew. So I had tried to convince them that it was soup. I would thicken all the soups up like a stew so they wouldn't think it was soup. Yeah, and chili beans do not count as soup. Just saying. Even though nobody believes me. Especially the hubster. He's like, okay. I'm not really a soup fan. It's not soup, it's chili. Yeah, eat it in a bowl. It's soup. uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I saw that the Decade Divas start. I can start promoting the Decade Divas today with the Spoony Stitcher. I did post her video. Repost her video. I think I reposted her. Yes, I did. That was not a delusion of mine that I was just hoping would happen. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am excited to go play with Elias this afternoon. He's so sweet. And he was sick. He didn't feel good. Now Mom's not feeling good. She needs a little break. But I was like, instead of just going and sitting around the house, why don't I take him out? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can take him to the store. We can, like I used to do with my kids when we would need to kill time and get out of the house. Well, of course I always had my kid. I was always alone with my kids. Didn't matter the situation. I always had them. And especially when he's about to be 2 in April. So I was like, I'm just gonna do things I used to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We used to go shopping or walking around with my oldest. It was so hot. And when he was a baby, and I was so hot all the time. And I would we'd go to wander the stores because they had free air conditioning. And I didn't want to go to the mall, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there's just so many people and they didn't have carts. I could put them in a cart in like Target and Walmart and Kmart when we had Kmart, but so that's why I took my kids. I would take him in his little car seat. He was like, because he was born in June, so it was hot AF, man. Hot. And because he was born in 97. So I was still a young little thing. So I would put him in the car and we'd run to Target. And I didn't have money because we were poor. So I didn't buy anything. But we'd just walk through the store and look at stuff. He was really good. All my kids were really good at holding a toy because they wanted to go to the toy aisles, of course, because they're kids. And I would stipulate because they were like, oh, can I hold it? Can I have it? Can I have it? And I'm like, no, we don't have the money for that today, but you can hold it while we're in the store. So they would hold it while we were in play, while it was in the box or whatever. And before we left, we would go back over to where we got it and put it back, and we'd say, okay, playtime with this is done. We're ready to leave. And we would put it back and we would leave the store. There was never a fit. My kids, they really understood we don't have the money for this today. So, and of course, I couldn't give in because we didn't have the money. So there was never a fit over it. So I was very lucky on that behalf. We saw other kids throwing fits. That didn't happen because you don't show your ass in public. Sorry. You're not going to lay on the floor and embarrass me in public. That's just not how life goes in this house. And I think, yeah, Elias isn't really he's so funny. When he throws a fit, he tries. You tell him no, and he gets a look on his face, and he just lays down like he's throwing a fit. No screaming, no kicking. He just lays down. Like, what are you doing? The first time he did it, I was like, what on earth is going on right now? It was so funny. I was like, what are you doing on the floor? Like, because he wasn't crying or throwing a fit or nothing. He was just laying there. I'm like, are you throwing a fit? I was like, you are. Why are you throwing a fit? Because Granny said no touching the outlet? Come on. But yeah, it's entertaining. It doesn't help that I have that reaction every time he does it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's what's going to happen here today. I'm going to run that load again because it's my husband's laundry. He's his work clothes. He's an oiler at the mine, and he gets dirty. Dirty, 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 dirty. Dirty, dirty dog. Oh, I was going to bathe the dogs today. Whoops. Guess that's not happening. And yeah, and they water everything down to keep the dust down because, you know, Arizona. So he's a dirty man. He comes home from work and there's rocks and dirt in his hair and oil and grease everywhere. Smells like diesel or, you know, whatever. Because inevitably something gets on him. It's just how his job is. So I wash his clothes and then I wash them again. So they are super clean. And then I usually wash the washer after I wash his clothes. Because there's just too much dirt. And it sticks to everything. Did I chain one? I did. So I'm excited for this Boonie Stitcher for our Decade Divas and the Critters Crochet. You can go watch Critters Crochet because she had a tragedy. So to keep her channel going, we've been watching her stuff. Look, I kind of clear my history though so that my phone so the system doesn't know that I've already watched them. So same thing with Nina's Knots Crochet. 2, 3, 4. Her husband passed and she's struggling. Yes, I have no clue how I would handle my husband passing. Yeah. I would probably be in a cell somewhere, some crazy person cell, because I don't know what I would do. I don't. I mean, I probably would I mean, it's not like I haven't dealt with that before. You know, my mom passing young, and family members when I was married. My first marriage dropped like freaking flies nonstop. My kids had funeral clothes all the time when they were young, when they were small. So they learned how to do funerals when they were toddlers. Yeah, how you behave. And because funerals, Catholic funerals, my husband being Mexican at the time, they're way different than a normal person funeral. If Mexican Catholic is different, you can hear a freaking pin drop in those old churches, and you don't make any noise. You don't. I don't care if you're a baby. There's no noise in the house of God when it is silent. So not that I was a mean mom. I just had certain rules. You know, you behave in church and don't embarrass me. You look like you always dress like somebody's actually taking care of you, which was very difficult for my middle child. So, and you don't show your ass in public. That's pretty much it. Don't embarrass me, because I will be mad. So, yeah, you need to act like you have somebody caring for you. That was my thing with my husband too. I was like, are you going like that? He was like, well, yeah, that's how I always go. Like, no. No. You need to not go like that. Unless you're coming from work, you need to at least change your clothes. You need to look like you're not a hobo. You know what I mean? If it's a certain kind of gathering, I mean, normally it's not that big of a deal. But if we're going somewhere, like, no, it's okay to put on a clean shirt with no holes in it. When you're at home and you're wearing that shirt, that's fine, because you're screwing around outside. You're, doing yard work and changing oil on vehicles and stuff like that. You don't need to be. No. You represent me now. You can't go out looking like that. Even though I sit here like this, and I realize it's the angle of the camera that makes me look really wide. Like, man, I look like crap on camera. How's anybody watching this? It's okay, just play me in the background. I'll just be your crochet friend on the outskirts of your mind. I won't whisper in your ear or do anything crazy. I mean, I could if you really wanted me to, but I probably won't. I was watching a lady yesterday. Oh, I can't remember her channel name. I'll look it up and remember and put it in my show notes. She is so funny. I don't know. I was like, oh my, her husband made her a tree. And he put hooks on it. Out of wood. He made the tree out of wood. And he put hooks on it so she can make balls for the tree. It brings out my 12-year-old boy. The innuendos are freaking hilarious. I laughed through the entire show. And then when she was doing a project to make the balls, yeah, it was funny. Because she was showing her frustration with the project, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, she's every person that's ever done a project like that in the history of time. She was putting little diamond dots on her balls. For Valentine's Day, she was, dolling them all up and the glue, and yeah, she was struggling with the glue and she was struggling with the diamond dots, and she just was, and she showed it. There was no cursing, but you could tell there wanted to be cursing. I'm gonna have to. I'll tag her in the show notes. It was just too funny. Uh-oh, what did I do here? I think I say that a lot. And I believe I am going to make a start, like a hand knitting type video, just for funsies, for my aunt to learn how to do the chains. I got the idea from Juan the Yarn Addict, and he's like, yeah, remember back when you were kids and you used to make those chains all the time? That's all crochet is. I'm like, well, that's true. It is, and that's how you practice making the chains. And I'm like, that's so smart. I need to do that. And make that for her. And it'll just be for fun. I mean, because I can't imagine, especially a Gen X, which surprises me because she's Gen X, doesn't know how to make those chains. So, because I asked her, I'm like, didn't you ever just make that? And she's like, no. I'm like, why not? Different interests, I guess. She had a different childhood than me. Even though we're only 5 years apart. And I have made a snowflake. Yeah, I started it. I just started the center when I got on here with you guys. I had started it before because I was like, why don't I have company for this? That's why I like having you guys come in and sit with me. Because then I can chat and do my thing while I like having company. I'm a little lot. It's okay. I might be getting another job here soon, then I'll never be home. I will still make videos because I love doing this. Why? I don't know. And the bad thing is, I've started to learn to edit. So it takes longer. It's okay. I don't do much editing because this is Lalena. This is it. This is what you get. But for the Decade Divas, I'm going to need to learn to edit. Yeah, because I have to do a video about my project. And it has to be about 5 minutes long. So, I mean, no doubt I can freaking talk on here for more than 5 minutes. But that's not the point. So, yeah. I'm going to start that. I got to figure out. I need to start looking at stuff from my decade. See if I can find something I want to make. Because it has to be 75% fiber art of some kind. Yarny, fabricy, felty, something. Felt. Ooh, I wanted to felt. But what am I going to make with felt? Come on. I'm thinking a wearable, but I don't know, because I'm not a small person, so it's going to take... I do have till September. So it's March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So it's 7 months. I could possibly get a wearable done in that time. Possibly. I mean, things do take forever. Oh, I missed my mouth. I always put stitch markers. I put everything in my mouth. Terrible. That's what my son is 30 and he still chews on freaking soda caps. Water bottle caps. Like what? He swallowed magnets when he wasn't a kid. Like, you little. And we're driving. I knew he had them in his mouth, and I told him, you need to get them out. You're gonna swallow them. No, it's fine. I'm fine. And then one day we were on the way to town, and he went, oh, oops. I went, you swallowed the magnets, didn't you? He goes, yeah. I was like, huh? You get to check your poop. I'm a mean mom. All right, well, thank you for sitting with me while I made my beautiful... I can't decide what color I'm going to stick them all together with, but I need like 60 more, so we got time to decide. So we'll see. I was thinking red, because then I'll have a red, white, and blue blanket, but it's snowflakes like winter. We'll have to see. Anyways, thank you for joining me. This is what you get. Just company. And it was nice having you here with me. And I'll see you next time. So, happy hooking.